A 2017 Silver Quality Award recipient. The award spotlights providers that demonstrated their commitment to improving quality of care. Executive Director Jennifer McCullough said, "We are honored to be recognized for what we've accomplished on our journey to improving quality care, and this has helped us achieve better outcomes." The award will be presented to Palm Garden during AHCA's annual convention in Las Vegas in October.
All right, 5 minutes after 8 o'clock. Galen Unold is on the phone from LifeSouth Community Blood Center. Looks like we've got a day with a break in the rain. Although I'm gonna keep my fingers crossed on that one just in case I'm lying. I don't know. Where are you right now, Galen? Where are you?
I'm on my way to Gainesville.
Yeah.
And I don't think you're lying if you're just reading the weather. I mean, I think people assume that you're doing the best you can and that nobody really has any idea as to what's going to happen.
It is interesting to read because it'll change like 1 hour to the next.
Sure.
Not even a whole hour will have to pass. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you were listening before we went to the break, and you were listening to the conversation about the wild waters. What is it? Wild waters? What was it called again?
Wild waters.
Yeah. And I was telling you, and I know you heard me say that in Rainbow Springs, when they had that rodeo, they had to take that down too. Now that doesn't seem as complex as a water slide. That seems like a lot more work, a water slide to me. But it was volunteers, so I guess that's what's happening. It does seem weird, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, I know the state owns the land, but I would have thought that, that Wild Waters has been there since the 80s, right? And I would have thought that there would have been in the agreement that, you return the land to the way you found it or something like that. But I think the company that owns it, wasn't it Palace Entertainment?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
I think they declared bankruptcy because, they had several theme parks, kind of similar to Wild Waters all throughout in Silver Springs, all throughout the country. So.
Well, I don't think the young lady yesterday was holding back anything. I think she was being honest.
No.
She was telling us what she knows, and nobody knows everything about the place they work at. I don't even know everything that happens here.
No.
Joe closes the door and I'm out. I don't know.
Yeah. And I think I think everybody's right. I think that piece of land would be good for it to be something other than just another scar on our community of what once was.
You know what she did say that I did not know? I did not know that there was actually a paved sidewalk that connects the old Silver River State Park to the Silver Springs.
Yeah, that I did not know.
I never knew that. I thought it was just a dirt path that went through that. I never knew there was a paved walkway.
The backside where the Jungle Cruise was?
Is that where it is? I don't even know where it is.
I don't know what it...
Yeah.
But, she did say something else about the slides and stuff at Wild Waters, is that the state is going to have one day where the people that have the other water parks, they're all invited to come in and bid on everything that's there. And then they will bid on it. They'll buy it. It's theirs. They will dismantle it and take it away. So it's not just all coming down with volunteers. So I thought that was
you would think the slides would be the hardest part to come down. There's not a whole lot else there. I mean, you could always turn that, the wave pool into some kind of a public pool, I guess. I don't know what kind of shape it's in, but
yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's an interesting thought, and it would be a nice thing if we could transfer what do we want to make it into something that we could still use.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was nice to have that, though, wasn't it? I mean, even though I never went.
Oh, it was real nice.
I'll tell you this. I think there are, I went as a kid. I would go a lot during the summer. And then my kids went a lot during the summer. So, there were like 2 or 3 summers where they went almost every day. They went like 3 times a week. So, I mean, it was good. I mean, it's good for a certain age. I mean, when you're 7, 8, 9, 10, I mean, that place was great.
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, I agree. All right, so there was a story this morning about LeBron James. He left $14 million on the table with McDonald's to back a pizza franchise called Blaze Pizza. Have you heard this story?
Yeah.
So let's see. I think he's making 14 to 15. Oh no, that's how much he left. He's getting paid a lot to do this, though.
To make pizza from McDonald's? I'm lost here.
No. He had an endorsement deal with McDonald's.
Oh, okay.
Or an offer from them, and it would have paid him $14 to $15 million.
Okay.
But he said, "I don't want to do that. I'm gonna endorse Blaze Pizza."
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah. So,
okay. Now I got it.
So, and Blaze Pizza is considered the fastest growing food chain ever. So I don't know. I don't know what Blaze Pizza is.
No.
Have you ever heard of it, Galen?
Yeah, I mean they're a fairly new franchise, and he's just going to be one of the owners of the franchise. So he's coming in kind of at the ground floor.
Oh, okay, so they went from two.
One he would have been an ad. He would have just been a spokesperson. In the Blaze, he's going to be an owner. So there's a lot more long-term potential for him to be an owner of the Blaze.
Okay.
McDonald's.
They went from 2 to 200 franchises in 4 years. It's the fastest startup ever in the restaurant business. 200. Wow.
It can be good or it can be bad. I mean, you look at, there have been a lot of stories of franchises that have blown up like that and then shut down. I mean, Whataburger went through these problems. Sonic, just to name two off the top of my head. So, and then you look at somebody like Wendy's that took or even Chick-fil-A that takes forever before you get a franchise, and they really put so much thought into it. So it could work or it could blow up in their face.
Yeah.
That's part of being an entrepreneur.
Have you ever, has LifeSouth ever had a celebrity endorser, an endorsement from a celebrity?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, Jeff Foxworthy.
That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot. Yeah.
We had Charles Barkley.
Does it work? I mean, can you see a difference when?
Well, in order for it to be able to know if it makes a difference, you have to be able to, buy advertising and then be able to judge it. But we don't buy advertising, so it's really difficult to tell if it makes any kind of a movement. I know with the Jeff Foxworthy thing, I think it. I mean, I would have people come in and talk about the commercial they heard. That's not it. And I hear people, talk about the show, though, the same way. I think it's just the message getting out. I don't know. Well, we've never been able to really quantify it.
Yeah, and I was just thinking about that. I mean, your counterparts in other areas must go nuts trying to figure out how you pulled this one off to have this radio segment. It's a half hour.
Yeah.
And and I know the reason. I mean, the reason is you contribute to the show because you've got radio skills.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but even before you were doing this, when we just had the lady who came on and said, go give blood, we said, yes, ma'am, thank you.
Yeah, exactly. She was short and sweet. That's it. Just quick.
We would hang up the phone.
Yeah,
I think the theme song was longer than the announcement.
Yeah. But you got a great personality, Galen, and you can carry on conversations. Not everybody can do that.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Well, that's true.
The whole celebrity, I think people get wrapped up in the fact that they're a celebrity. And a good commercial is still a good commercial whether the person's famous or not. So if you take like the Dan, the Mike Scott plumbing commercials, they're fantastic. I mean, and despite Dan's, being on the commercial, it's fantastic. I had to take a shot, Dan. That was really nice look yesterday. But again, I mean, I think that's more important. There are some commercials with some celebrities that are absolutely fantastic, and there are some that are horrible.
Well,
so it just depends on the actual commercial and the product.
Well, you have to have the chemistry, though, because Dan and Brittany have this chemistry with that, and they've created these two characters that we love. Joe and Patsy created two characters for a previous sponsor, and those characters we love. They got a lot of rave reviews for that because they were awesome, but it's chemistry. But if you took one of those people out of the mix and put somebody else in there, it wouldn't be the same, and it wouldn't be the same effect.
Yeah, you could tell the effect that Brittany is saying is real, even though, it's not his wife. But it's amazing that she's like, yeah, you're an idiot. pretty much. The basement is flooding. We don't have or the pool is flooding. We don't have a pool. And it's classic.
Yes, it is very
And
good.
the helicopter, I love them all. Yeah, they're brilliant.
Do you know what?
Really, really.
Do you know what I don't like? I do not like the fact that in order to win an award for advertising, you have to pay.
Yes, you have
like-
to pay to enter.
Yeah,
That's-
I mean, that should be an Addy. I mean, LifeSouth won an Addy for a commercial we wrote. Gosh, it's probably been 10 years ago now, but we didn't submit it. The person who ended up producing the ad that we wrote submitted it.
Yeah.
But they had to
And that's
pay
how we
for
got
it.
on there.
But
Yeah,
they had to
you
pay for
basically
it.
you have to pay for your membership to be a part of this group, so that you can go around and pat yourselves on the back. It's not that different from the Academy Awards or Grammys or anything else. I mean, these people have to advertise and,
Hollywood's
and really.
the Walk of Fame, the Hollywood Walk of Fame is $30,000
Yep.
if you want to get a star on the Walk of Fame.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
$30,000. Yeah.
We could get one for WOCA.
All you need is a card.
We'll have us
You have to have
fundraising
what is
event.
it called? The ASCAP's card or something? The Actors Guild card.
I don't know.
But you have the card, then you can get a star if you pay.
Yeah, but they have more than just movies now. They got movies, radio, TV,
Sure.
music,
Yeah.
theater.
Yeah, they got
I
everything.
think they got 6 categories now. Yeah.
Yeah.
$30,000. You can come up with new categories too if you got $30,000.
I think so. I think you're right. Yeah. All right. So speaking of money and speaking of endorsements, I have the highest paid athlete endorsements from 2016 because 2017 is only half over, and I have 100 of them, but I'm just going to do the top 10.
Okay.
So the top 10 highest paid athlete endorsements.
Nice.
Before we do that, we'll take a little break. But first, how is the blood supply right now?
We're pretty good. We still need RH negative blood. So if you're negative, come in and give Gift of Life and donate blood. We need B negative. It's crazy how much B negative we used. And to give you an idea, we collect maybe in the southeast, we collect about 20 B negative donors a week, and we need about 25 donors a week. So it's not. I know it doesn't sound that big, but that's how rare B negative is.
Wow.
Gosh.
Need people to come out and give the Gift of Life and donate blood.
Wow.
I'll be positive, so I can't do it unless you're walking backwards. Maybe that would help.
There you go. There you go.
Let's go to take a break. We'll be right back. Palm Garden of Ocala, thank you for sponsoring this segment each morning. This is a great opportunity for all of us to be reminded by Galen, because we need that little prodding. We need that little reminder that there is no blood supply without donors. So Palm Garden, without your endorsement, we wouldn't be able to do this. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Go to Palm Garden of Ocala and see for yourself why we recommend Palm Garden for your long-term, short-term, or respite needs. And Penn Flooring, go over to Penn Flooring at 1201 Southwest 17th Street and see how you can remodel your home and make it more beautiful, or your office from the floor up. They are at 1201 Southwest 17th Street, just over the McKay-Williams Bridge, a few blocks from Pine Avenue. We'll be right back with Galen.
The weather is brought to you by myfwc.com. Safe boating is no accident on this Wednesday. Intervals of clouds and sunshine. Watch out for a thunderstorm this morning along the coast, but mainly during the afternoon hours over the interior. High 89 to 93. Partly cloudy Wednesday night. There can be a shower or thunderstorm after midnight along the coast. Low 74 inland, 80 at the coast. Thursday, clouds and sunshine with a thunderstorm in spots in the morning near the coast. And during the afternoon hours over the interior, high 88 to 92. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Joe Lundberg.
Did you call Mike Scott Plumbing about the irrigation?
No, but did you know a crocodile can't stick its tongue out? Or that Humpty Dumpty rhyme never actually says he's an egg? Or that Chuck Norris counted to infinity twice?
Where the hell do you come up with these facts? And what's that have to do with the lawn?
Nothing really, just hoping you'd forget what you told me to do.
Well, here's a fact. Just like an elephant, I never forget. And here's another fun fact for you. If my plants die because you didn't call Mike Scott Plumbing to come over and install an irrigation system, you're going to be the one out there all night with a hose.
Well, as a matter of fact, I think I'll call Mike Scott Plumbing right now.
Now that's a fact.
237-2888.
Yes, 237-2888. Because if...
I know. If water runs through it, They do it. Did you know honeybees have 5 eyes?
Oh, brother, you're going to do this all night now, aren't
Or
you?
that a strawberry is not actually a berry, but a banana is? Or that Chuck Norris killed 2 stones with 1 bird? Or that polar bears are left-handed?
The American Healthcare Association has recognized Palm Garden of Ocala as a 2017 Silver Quality Award recipient. The award spotlights providers that demonstrated their commitment to improving quality of care. Executive Director Jennifer McCullough said, "We are honored to be recognized for what we've accomplished on our journey to improving quality care, and this has helped us achieve better outcomes." The award will be presented to Palm Garden during AHCA's annual convention in Las Vegas in October.
The very best in quality is Captain T's upholstery.
Hey, this is Dan. Let me ask you a few questions. Does your boat look better with the cover on? Has your car's interior seen its better days? Stop using a towel to cover up those rips in the golf cart. Isn't it about time you had it restored to better than new with a custom upholstery from Captain T? Captain T's upholstery has been right here in Ocala for nearly 20 years, so they know how to make your ride one of a kind. Whether you want to take that classic ride back to a factory look or put your favorite sports team front and center, Captain T's upholstery is who to call. 352-369-1810. That's 352-369-1810. Or stop by their location, 5030 South Pine Avenue in Ocala, just past the drive-in. And of course, don't forget to visit them on the web, CaptainTUpholstery.com.
The very best in quality is Captain T's upholstery.
All right, 21 minutes after 8 o'clock. Galen Unold is on the phone. We were talking about a story in the news this morning about LeBron James turning away between $14 and $15 million to endorse McDonald's. And a lot of people saying, why? And Galen is explaining he's buying into a franchise chain called Blaze Pizza. So I guess he didn't want to be, what do you call that? Conflicting interests or something?
Yes.
Like that? Okay. So I have here the top 10, however, and there are some big names that are not in the top 10. So it's interesting to see how much they make, but they're not in the top 10. The highest paid athlete endorsers of 2016, number 10. Ready, Galen?
Is this in the world or is this in the U.S.?
The world.
Oh, okay.
The world. Listen to this. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, that's because he's the most popular soccer player on the planet, and therefore the most popular athlete on the planet. Yeah. $
32 million in endorsements.
Now, here's what's interesting about Cristiano. He is partnered with the World Blood Organization and is going to be doing some commercials on the world on blood donation.
Oh, interesting.
Oh.
In addition to that, he's a sponsor or an endorser of CR7, Nike, Tag Heuer, Herbalife, Monster Headphones, Sakura Brothers, and he's got 43,100,000 Twitter followers.
Gosh.
Wow.
Well, you know, CR7 is his brand. I mean, that's his initials and his number. And he may come back, and if he comes back and plays for Man U, Manchester United this year, which is in England, that'll only go up. So, yeah.
Wow. Well, he's number 10. Number 9 is Jordan Spieth from the PGA.
Sure. Young kid gets money from Under Armour and all his golf equipment.
Yeah, he has Under Armour, Coca-Cola, Titleist, Rolex, and AT&T. Wow, he's got 32 million also. I wonder why he's ninth.
You'll see.
Wonder why he's ninth and the other guy's 10th. It's the same exact amount of money. Okay, that was number 9.
Oh.
All right, number 8 is
Taxes are higher in Europe.
yeah, maybe. Yeah, that might be Rafael Nadal. Is that right? Am I saying that right?
Nadal, yeah. Tennis player.
Yeah.
Play court specialist. He's Roger Federer's, who's probably in the top 3. Roger Federer's rival.
Oh, okay.
Wow. So let's see. He's got 9,910,000 Twitter followers, which means that anytime he tweets one of his endorsements, it is valued at $53,000 a tweet. Whoa.
Really?
Isn't that crazy?
Really?
Whoa.
That's crazy. Well, look at Kim Kardashian's got they value her tweets in almost the 6 figures.
Wow.
She's, I think, got the most Twitter followers on the planet.
So what does Rafael Nadal play? He's ATP. What is it? Oh, tennis?
Tennis.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was number 8. Number 7, also with tennis, Novak Djokovic. Am I saying that?
Djokovic. Yeah. He's not as personal as Nadal or Roger Federer, but again, tennis players, they're hitting a key market demo. And because when they're playing, you see just them. There's not a team. It's a lot like golf. You're seeing just them.
Yeah.
And they get a lot of eyeballs.
Wow. $34 million in annual endorsements. Wow. His is Adidas, Puget, Head, Uniqlo, and Seiko, whatever that is. All right. Number 6 is Rory McIlroy.
Yeah, good job. Remember, he's the guy who his father bet on him to win the British Open when he was a kid and then won it.
Okay.
He's a golfer.
Oh, okay.
$35 million, Robin.
Gosh.
Not for playing the game,
Right.
but for endorsing products.
Right. And people will buy those products if they're fans of his. Isn't that something?
Number
Gosh.
5 is Kevin Durant.
Basketball player for in the NBA and in Golden State.
$36 million, Galen.
All his money from shoes. Most of his money is from his shoes endorsements and his
Nike, 2K Sports, Sprint, BBVA, Beats by Dre, and Panini. Those are his.
Yeah.
Gosh.
Number 4.
But those headphones are so expensive because of how much they're spending on celebrity endorsements.
Right.
Beats by Dre, yeah. I mean, they're good, but wow, they're $200.
Now, this is from 2016. Tiger Woods is number 4.
Really?
Sure. Yeah. Oh, yeah. He's got some deals that are like 15-year deals.
Wow.
And people still like
on
him.
this list forever.
Oh, yeah, people love him.
Oh.
$45 million. $45 million a year. Wow.
Gosh.
He used to be number one by like almost 10 times as number 2. So he's made more money in endorsements than he has any other.
What do you do with that much money?
Yeah, there's got to be a point.
Gives it to his porn star friends.
If you had, let's see, his cost per tweet is $34,380. Right?
Gosh.
Oh, wow, that's just unbelievable. There'd be
Still in rehab.
okay. He could hire people in his own town and give them nice wages. Mm-hmm. You know,
He could.
But he's an ass. You know, every story you hear about him is how cheap he is and how poorly he treats people. And you know, he's still in rehab from his DUI he got, where he was driving on opioids or something.
Yeah. All right, top 3. Phil Mickelson is number 3 at $50 million.
Yeah.
He endorses KPMG, Rolex, ExxonMobil, Callaway, and Barclays.
Yeah.
Number 2 is LeBron James.
Yeah.
$54 million. He endorses, what does he endorse? Beats by Dre. Boy, that Beats by Dre.
Is that Dr. Dre? Is that shoes by Dr. Dre?
Is that
Dr. Dre. No, they're headphones.
Oh, headphones.
Coca-Cola, Kia, McDonald's, and Samsung. Oh, he turned down McDonald's, though, so that one is in the news today. And the number 1 highest paid athlete from 2016, as far as endorsements, is Roger Federer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tennis player.
$60 million just to get in front of a camera and say, I use Wilson. I wear Nike. I use Rolex. I drive a Mercedes-Benz. I shave
Roger
with Gillette.
Federer, yeah, he is he's the you could make an argument he's the greatest tennis player of all time. You could, and it'd be hard to argue that he's not. So, and Wimbledon's on right now. I would encourage you to watch him because he's just a beautiful tennis player to watch. He's so smooth, so good.
Wow. Better than Arthur Ashe?
Arthur Ashe was a mediocre player and died, unfortunately.
Don't
but
be
he was
mediocre
never,
in anything.
Yeah.
He was mediocre. I mean, he was a trailblazer. I'm not taking anything away from him.
Mm-hmm.
Great man, but he was a mediocre tennis player.
Oh, okay.
So he could be either great
Interesting.
and an ass, or a mediocre and a great man.
There you go.
No, Roger Federer, from what I understand, is just a good human being. So
Oh, there's
I've
that's
never
good.
met him.
There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Galen, where's the Bloodmobile today?
Bloodmobile today, Larry. Hold on, I gotta look. Gotta look at my sheet here. Gotta look. We're at Unity Baptist Church tonight. That's awesome. And then we're also at Walmart right there on Easy Street.
All right.
Nice.
All right. Be careful out there. Thank you for what you do, and we'll talk to you tomorrow, Galen.
Sounds great. Thank you, guys.
All right, we'll be right back.
Fox News Radio, I'm Lillian Wu. The president on Twitter this morning defending his son Donald Jr. as open, transparent, and innocent. The 39-year-old under fire after emails show he was willing to accept information from a Russian attorney, telling Fox's Sean Hannity yesterday.
In retrospect, I probably would have done things a little differently. Again, this is before the Russia mania. This is before they were building it up in the press. For me, this was opposition research.
Moscow denying it reached out to a property developer to set up the meeting. The ranking Democrat on the House Intelligence Committee says,
if you get approached by a foreign government offering to interfere in a presidential election, you go to the FBI. You report it. That's what a decent citizen would do.
That's Adam Schiff. He and even some Republicans want Trump Jr. to testify. And Federal Reserve Chief Janet Yellen gives the Fed's semi-annual report to Congress today. Fox News. We report. You decide.
This is the sound of a brand new outdoor grill being hurled off a 20-story building. Now a stylish glass coffee table. An electric guitar. These are the things you could enjoy, all cast into oblivion. Because when you throw away money on wasted electricity, you throw away everything you could have bought with it. Visit EnergySavers.gov and get tips on how to save energy and money. Then do things like switch to Energy Star light bulbs or Energy Star appliances, and you could save hundreds of dollars a year. So this doesn't happen to the recliner you've had your eye on, or this to the treadmill on your wish list, or this to the shiny new bike your kid's been asking for. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at EnergySavers.gov. Brought to you by the U.S. Department of Energy and the Ad Council.
Howdy, folks. RL here for Dairy Queen Silver Springs. Good stuff and good food. So come on down to DQ at Silver Springs and start it off right. Because we've got things for your heart's delight. Chicken strips and pepper gravy and slaw or chili dogs, oh so savory. Codfish and grilled burgers too, made to order just for you. Creamy and frosty, blizzards and shakes, and all kinds of flavors for goodness sakes. Dairy Queen Silver Springs, where we always treat you like kings and queens.
Hi, I'm Big Daddy Don Garlitz, asking you to support adoption by purchasing a Choose Life license plate from your county tag office. You know, it costs a lot to give a child life. Many times a woman is forced to make a bad choice because of financial pressures. Help save the lives of the unborn children by aiding women whom choose life instead of abortion. Take a stand for life. Purchase your Choose Life license plate today. For more information, go to chooselife.org or call 352-624-2854.
Career Source Citrus Levy Marion brings together business and community partners, economic development leaders, and educational providers to connect employers with qualified, skilled talent and job seekers with employment and career development opportunities. Tune in the third Wednesday of each month at 9:30 a.m. to Career Source Citrus Levy Marion and learn how they can help you.
Cookies, 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 cookies. We go cookie eating cookies.
When you want something special and fun for any occasion, get cookies. King Cookie in the Paddock Mall in Ocala will make a delicious, fun-filled delight just for you. So next time you're in the mall, stop by King Cookie or call 352-237-2557. KingCookieOcala.com. Customized cookies, cakes, and more. King Cookie.
Eating cookies. We're so happy eating cookies. Cookies!
If you or a loved one is suffering with knee, shoulder, neck, back pain, or tennis elbow and would like to learn how to get out of pain, go to Regenetic.com. Then listen in on the first and third Thursday at 10 a.m. to the people that give you the regenerative medical solutions to your pain. Regenetic, first and third Thursdays, 10 a.m. here on WOCA 96.3 FM, 1370 AM. The Source, Regenetic.com.
Hey, I'm Gary. And I'm Eric. Did you know that Red Eye Radio is on WOCA The Source every night from 2 to 6 a.m. and it's live?
That's right. No tape shows here.
We know that the news doesn't sleep.
And neither do we. So we're here with you live from 2 till 6 a.m. every weekday. Call us 866-90-RED-EYE. So join me, Gary McNamara.
And me, Eric Harlan.